Good morning, sir. We are the group reporter for rhythmic and aerobic gymnastics. I am Michael Diamante.
Ralph R. Jordan.
And Justin Ray Buluhapo.
Rhythmic gymnastics. Rhythmic gymnastics is a sport in which gymnasts perform on a floor with an apparatus, hoop, balls, clubs, ribbon, and rope. The sport combines elements of gymnastics, dance, and calisthenics. Gymnasts must be strong, flexible, agile, dexterous, and coordinated. Starting rhythmic gymnastics. History of rhythmic gymnastics. As a sport, rhythmic gymnastics started in the former Soviet Union during the 1940s. It was recognized by the International Gymnastics Federation in 1961. World Championships have been conducted since 1963, the first in that year in Budapest, Hungary. How to perform the rhythmic gymnastics. Join a rhythmic gymnastics club in your area. Consider the distance from your home, cost of classes, and training schedule when choosing a club. Visit the club and make sure the equipment, including the mats, are in good condition and are cleared open. The gym should also have multiple coaches with rhythmic gymnastics training and experience that focus on safety above all else. Number 2, adhere to the club's dress code. Generally, to practice rhythmic gymnastics, wear a black dance style leotard with black leggings or shorts. No jewelry is permitted and your hair must be tied back neatly, usually in a band. You can wear 2 shoes or go barefoot for both practice and competition. Third, just the necessary supplies. When starting out, the gym will generally provide the apparatuses, but you should purchase your own if you plan to practice at home. You may also want 2 shoes, a variety of leotards, adhesive tape to decorate your apparatuses, and a ribbon roller. Choose a high-quality gym bag to carry all your equipment and supplies. Fourth, exercise outside of class. If you want to be a rhythmic gymnast, you will need to dedicate yourself to practicing even if you don't always visit the club or take classes. Aim for 3 60-minute exercise sessions per week outside of the gym. You should also stretch for 30 minutes every day to increase your 5. Eat healthy. You'll need to eat healthy to keep your body in good shape and ensure that you are getting all the calories, vitamins, and nutrients your body needs. Aim to eat plant proteins such as chicken and fish and a lots of veggies like eggplant, leafy greens, and carrots. You can have small amounts of fruit including berries and melons and greens, improving your skills. Number 1, become more flexible. A key or aspect of rhythmic gymnastics is flexibility. Stretch for 30 minutes every day so that you can increase your flexibility. Do point stretches, the pike, the needle, and the splits. Also work on your bridges, back bend.
Number 2, improve your endurance. Rhythmic gymnasts are constantly moving and performing tricks back to back. To increase your endurance, run a mile each day. To perform one of your routines immediately afterward. You can also practice performing several of your routines back to back. Number 3, increase your strength. Rhythmic gymnastics requires incredible strength, so you should do weight training to strengthening your muscles. Aims to strength train for 60 minutes, try 3 times a week. Do pull-ups, and push-ups, along with crunches and planks. Also try squats and lunges. Number 4, improve leaps and jumps. Leaps and jumps are a crucial part of rhythmic gymnastics. The difference between a leap and jump is while a jump starts and lands on 2 feet, and a leap takes off 1 foot and lands on a other. Feet takes off 1 foot and lands on the other, which this display of flexibility along with the look and the feelings of weightlessness. Rhythmic gymnastics spend much of their time on this element. Once you have a single jump or leap down, practice combinations. Number 5, work on your turns. Along with leaps, turns are something the rhythmic gymnastic focused on. Turns often include more than one rotation, and improving your balance will help when learning turns and pursuits. Master singles be turn before trying doubles, triples, and combinations. Using the apparatus mechanics. Number 1, try the ball. Gymnasts usually start with the ball as their first apparatus. A ball routine will include bouncing, throwing, and rolling. Practice rolling the ball from one hand down your arms, across the back of your neck, and down the other arm. You can also throw the ball high up in the air and catch it with your legs or feet. Try throwing the ball and completing a tricks like front walkover then catching the ball. Number 2, use the rope. Leap, skipping, swing, throws, circles, rotations, and figure eights are included in the rope routine. Practicing doing turns, spins while roping or twirl or toss roll while doing tricks like splits. You could also do a cat or stitch leap over the rope.
Number 3, practice with a hoop. A hoop routine includes rotation, rolling, swings, circle, throws, and passes of the body through and over the hoop. Try to throw the hoop up in the air and do a trick like a cartwheel before catching it. You can also toss the hoop in front of you and dive through it out. Rotate the hoop around the ankle while doing a back. Number 4, learn how to use a clubs. Two clubs are used and maybe jiggled, tossed, or thrown. Swing them around in practice completing turns or tricks after you toss them up in the air. You can also toss and catch the clubs, then move into a trick like a dive and roll or handstand. Number 5, try out the ribbon. The ribbon is one of the most popular and difficult apparatuses. Practice making patterns with the ribbon like spiral or zigzags, but careful not to get a in it. You can also manipulate the ribbon while doing tricks like pirouettes and pinch. Number 6, practice your free routine. You will also do a free routine to show your gymnastic skills via a floor routine. Routine set to music. There is no apparatus required for the free routine. Show off your elbow stance, front walkover, forward roll, chest stand, or cartwheel while you dance to the music.
The 5 benefits of rhythmic gymnastics. First, helps you develop coordination. Having good conditions will not only make you better at gymnastics, but it will also help to improve your general alignment when walking, jumping, and doing any other day-to-day activities. Brilliant. Second, improves flexibility. Improve your flexibility as you go along. This is because you're doing various mobility exercises during the training to make your body more supple and reduce your risk of injury by gradually increasing your range of movement. Third, helps develop strength and power. It is an incredible way to improve muscular strength and power because you will be using body weight training as a way to work both upper and lower body while also straightening your core. Fourth, teaches listening and learning skills. The sense of discipline instilled by gymnastics training and incredible. From listening to instruction right through to applying it and performing the move, it's clear how important listening and learning is. 5. Improve self-esteem and confidence. Exercise in general releases endorphins, which makes you feel happy, but it also helps to boost confidence and self-esteem. It will also improve your belief in yourself, helping you to feel more confident.
Facility and equipment. Flooring. The floor of your gymnastic space might be the most important decision you make when it comes to outfitting your gym. Common flooring materials include rubber, foam, cork. Some gyms are use carpet or vinyl. The- These options are more affordable but less durable. Mats. Regardless of the level of your students, gymnastic safety mats are crucial to have in your gym. You need wide variety of gymnastic mats that may include the following: dismount mats, springboard mats, landing mats, throw mats, cartwheel bend mat, incline mats, tumbling mats, and panel mats. Rhythmic gymnastic equipment. Students complete the rhythmic gymnastics with specialized gymnastics equipment. You may bring in tools like balls, hops, ropes, clubs, and ribbons. Balance beam. This 4-inch wide apparatus is an iconic piece of gymnastic equipment. Note that regulation height is just over 4 feet, but you may want different heights for different levels of experience, especially if you have younger students. You may start with a lower beam for practicing. Pommel horse. This piece of equipment is made of a metal body encased in a foam and a rubber with handles pommels. Traditionally, it's been used by male gymnasts. A pommel or side horse is an investment for future Olympians and amateur competitors alike. It allows your student to perform major stunts and competitive moves. Steel rings. The steel rings are another piece of equipment standard in men's gymnastics. These are usually mounted on bars just under 19 feet off the floor. The rings are just over 8 feet on the floor. This apparatus requires a good bed or space, so if gym is small or new may not be a priority at first.
Vault. Both male and female gymnastic use a vault, which required not only the apparatus but also a springboard, landing mat, and plenty of space for running and landing. Although each vault is only 3 feet wide and just under 4 feet long, you will need two heights of wa- two height, one for men, just under 4.5 feet, and one for women, just over 4 feet. Bars. When it comes to gymnastic equipment, bars are one of the most important item on your gymnastic equipment list. Bar routines utilize three different apparatus. Each of these requires a good bite,
Bit.
a good bit of space, but for safety and due the other size, they include parallel bars. Parallel bars are used in men gymnastic and are 11 foot long, feet long.
Uneven bars.
Uneven bars. The higher bar measure just over 8 feet and lower just under 6. Gymnasts often use the lower bar to work on new scale as well. Horizontal high bars. This steel bar held high off the ground, approximately 9 feet, by a series of poles and cables. It is used in men gymnastic events.
A parallel bars is at the top and uneven bars at the middle and horizontal high bars at the bottom. The purpose of gymnastics. The physical benefits of gymnastics are perhaps the most obvious. Gymnasts practice flexibility, muscular strength, and muscular endurance each class. These skills improve bone health and delay the development of high blood pressure. Living a healthy lifestyle sets children up for a promising future.
Aerobics gymnastics. What is aerobic gymnastics? Anaerobic means without oxygen. Gymnasts tend to have middling levels of aerobics with oxygen capacity. However, gymnasts are among the strongest and most flexible of all athletes. Gymnastics performances usually last under 90 seconds.
How to perform the aerobics gymnastics? Players. A skill in which gymnasts alternates balancing the torso between either arm while swinging his or her legs beneath in continuous circle. Neither the legs nor feet touch the ground during the flare. A few gymnasts can even do flares while rotating their torso around the vertical axis of their body mid-flare. Support variations. Support are tests of upper body strength in which the gymnast, often beginning in a sitting position, left his or her hips, legs, and feet off the ground, supporting the body only with the hands. The best gymnast can rotate in two full circles by supporting their body weight and changing their hands placement. All support elements must be held for at least 2 seconds.
High B support, an element in which the gymnast starts in a sitting position with hands on the floor behind each hip and one leg bent toward chest, then kicks upwards, lifting the body off the floor until the back is parallel with the thighs. These elements may be done with a twist at the end. Balance turns, elements in which the gymnast, propelled by momentum from the legs and arms, rotates on one foot along the vertical axis. The free foot is as turn can be in a various position, including pass, scale, or most spectacularly held above the head. Illusion turn, a special turn in which the working leg align with the torso while at 360-degree span and executed as while the torso pivots down and then back up and the hip simultaneously.
Off-axis jump, a spectacular jump with a one-footed takeoff in which a gymnast kicks their free legs upward diagonally, while air bones, the body inclines backward of axis with longitudinal rotation. It is a tuck straight position in the arms held close to the chest. The gymnast lands either on one foot or in a split. What sports equipment is used in gymnastics? Balance beam, uneven bars, parallel and mixed bars, high bars, vaulting table and horses, children gymnastic apparatus, springboard, and trumpet.
The history of the aerobics gymnastics. During the 1960s, an American doctor named Ken Cooper developed aerobic exercises series to combat heart diseases.
The non-benefits of aerobic gymnastics. Number 1. Disease prevention. Participating in moderate gymnastics training regularly reduces the risk of developing health-related diseases such as asthma, cancer, obesity, heart disease, and diabetes. Gymnastics encourage a healthy diet, regular exercise, and a balanced lifestyle. Gymnastics training assists in the building of strong bonds in children and can decrease the risk of developing osteoporosis in later life. Children, teenagers, adults, and in the elderly can equally reap the health benefits of gymnastics participation. Number 2, increase flexibility. A large amount of time is spent on improving flexibility in gymnastics training. For competitive gymnasts, this means improving leaps and jumps. For recreational and adult gymnasts, this is about improving the flexibility of muscles groups in order to prevent injury. The more flexible a person's muscles are, the less likely they are to strain or tear of a muscle completing everyday tasks.
Number 3, improves motor skill development and accelerates learning. In gymnastic training, athletes learn how to strategically fall and are constantly making minor adjustments in movements. These constant adjustments allow gymnasts to become more aware of movements and their consequences. This improves coordination, accelerates the learning of the fine motor skills. Number 4, improves concentration. Gymnastics helps improve focus in young people and adults. Gymnastics tasks require high level of concentration in order to reduce the risk of injury. Improved concentration and focus comes from the independent thinking and problem-solving skills developing while learning a new skill or completing a difficult task. New skills and difficult tasks are relative to each individual. To improvements in focus and concentration can be seen throughout all levels of gymnastics. Improving concentration can also improve a person's cognitive functions and memory skills. Discipline. Gymnastic training teaches discipline to athletes from a young age. Athletes must be able to take corrections from their coaches and apply them independently. They must also be able to continue with their program on their own when a coach is working with other athletes. Gymnasts learn how to have discipline and commitment to attend class every session. In addition, athletes acquire determination to push through first in order to achieve new skills.
6. Improve strength. Gymnastics training emphasizes body weight strength to improve core strength, reflexes, whole body muscles, extension and flexion, and balance. Gymnasts are some of the strongest athletes in the world, and gymnastic strength training can help tone all muscles and assist and decreasing chronic muscles soreness and pain. 7. Healthy lifestyle choices. Young people participating in competitive gymnastics are more likely to make good lifestyle choices than due to busy schedule that gymnastics training demands on top of schooling. Gymnastics also creates more mentally healthy children and can increase self-esteem. 8. Pregnancy benefits. Moderate gymnastics training can improve the mental health and quality of sleep in pregnant women. Research by Coxes et al. Shows that there was a significant decrease in anxiety and stress in a group of pregnant women who participated in gymnastics than those who did not. They also proved that gymnastics decreases restless sleep, chronic tiredness, and daytime sleep in pregnant women. The group of women who did not participate in gymnastics at all showed no positive results. Last, time management. It is common occurrence that top-performing gymnasts are also top-performing students. This is due to the fact that gymnastics teaches young people time management skills. Students involved in gymnastics must typically plan their weeks in advance. Adults who participate in gymnastics as children are generally better managing their time later in life than those with no gymnastics experience.
The difference between aerobics, artistic gymnastic, and rhythmic gymnastic. It is
Core.
core.
Rhythmic.
Rhythmic gymnastic is all about presentation and style. Rhythmic gymnasts perform routines of leaps, contortions, and dance that flow in a time to music. Artistic gymnastic, on the other hand, is more technical, rewarding precise movements and athletic strength. Only women compete at the Olympic level in rhythmic gymnastics, while both genders compete in separate competitions in artistic gymnastics.
Thank you, sir. That's all.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.